yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you just got to figure out. Yeah, you got to figure out what all the functions are, and then how to set it up the way you like it. I mean, that's really it. And but yeah, that seems to be the challenge with new cameras is there's so many different things that they can do. You just spend so much time trying to figure out, what stuff is important to you, and what stuff you can just ignore or forget about because you'll never.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff I can ignore, and I'll just worry about it another time when it becomes a need.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, if you decide that you want to do something, then you can look at the manual and say, hey, how do I set this up? Yeah. That's
Mark, I just dumped the four photos of the house.
Oh, okay.
Into your Facebook, and I've shared it with you.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the only thing I can load a photo into.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. I'll refresh Facebook and see. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Talk about, there is nothing on the roof. Let's take a look at that. You do have the ceiling pretty much gone. Down to the joists, huh?
Yeah.
You're pretty ambitious. That's
wow.
Yeah,
that's a big bloody TV you got.
Yeah, that's the 65. That
You're looking at the size room. You need a big TV.
Yeah, when the film ends, my name comes up in the credits because I feel like I've been in it.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's a sunny day. Look at that. Too nice.
Yeah, that was today. Yeah.
Okay. So is this a 65-inch then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice. We upgraded our TV a few weeks ago to a 65-inch, and we really like it. It makes a.
So Dennis, when you watch TV, do you start at the middle, then look at the sides?
Do I start what?
Do you focus in the middle of the TV and then you look at the sides when things happen?
No, that's okay. That's far enough away to see it all.
Now, did you take this with the super wide?
Yeah, it had to be the super wide. Yeah,
because the TV is looking like it has like a 20, a much different aspect ratio than it should be.
Yeah, it was the only way of getting the pictures in.
Yeah.
The ones at the outside of the house was super wide as well because I just couldn't get it in. Yeah.
Okay.
They're the windows. What they lifted in.
Oh, okay. Those are good size. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the shape of the house has changed slightly because of the super wide, but the only way I could get most of it in.
Yeah. So there's the front door with looks like glass that needs to be replaced. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, those are like porthole things in the door, which are.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. You can't see through them, but they got like coloured glass in them.
Oh, okay. So it's like that glass block almost.
Yeah, it is like a glass block.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's nice.
And it took 5 guys to lift that window.
I would, if it's triple pane, basically, that's.
Yeah. Most of the house is triple, except those 2 big windows. They couldn't do them in triple because they said they wouldn't be able to lift them.
Oh, okay. So are they double then?
Yeah, they're double glazed, but they're 8.2 millimeter thick laminated glass. Yeah, that's why they weigh so much.
That's heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be that thickness because of the size of the glass.
Okay, for support, basically. Yeah.
Probably going to break too easy if it was in glass. Yeah.
You know what, Dennis? From looking at the house, right, the picture you got on the screen now, it looks kind of small. But when you go into the other pictures, it looks big.
Yeah, it's the 15 mil which is making it.
But this one, it makes the house look big.
Yeah, that room's about 16 foot square.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
When did you get your TV?
Oh, a couple of years ago now.
No, I was in Best Buy's checking TVs out. Not that I'm going to buy one. It's just that I like seeing what's out there. So one day when mine breaks, I know what to buy. Which one to get? It's like they got all these different things now.
Oh,
yeah. You plug them in the internet. You can watch YouTube on them.
Yep.
Yeah, that shows the shape of the house a bit better because I'm further
Mhm.
away. So obviously,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is that a 2-door or 1-door garage?
This is a double garage this side. That's a single in the house.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, those windows would be heavy.
So that one on the left is not the doghouse when you're in trouble, is it?
The one on the left.
Yeah, over here. Yeah.
Oh, that's for. I used to keep all my plant in there. Like I used to have a 2.5-ton trailer and a hydraulic platform in there. But now I'm a man of leisure. I've sold the trailer, but the hydraulic platform. I used to do the satellite dish. You see, on top of the roof.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I needed the lift to take it up there because it's a meter one.
Okay. Yeah.
But I can get quite a few satellites now.
Yeah. Is that a new dish? The new one?
No, it's an old dish, but it's motorized. It goes the east to west on the Clark Belt. I think
Okay.
there's about 70 different satellites up there.
Okay. All
So
right.
you don't pay for cable or anything like that. It's just catching the satellite.
No, because I had a box called a Dream Box, which you could program, and
Mhm.
you can basically tell it to be anything. So I can watch Sky Italy, Sky Spain, sort of
Mm-hmm.
all the different encryption systems. You just program the bots to become one of their boxes.
But do you have to pay a monthly subscription or anything?
No, you don't have to pay them anything.
No, I don't pay anything. I just got an antenna. That's it.
Yeah, well, on the Hotbird satellite system, there's 2,000 television stations, and if you can't find something to watch,
Yeah.
yeah, and you can log into like Italy and Spain, and the bots. These people, they transmit in multi language. You know, like you buy a DVD, it's got different languages on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can switch the bots to English and watch the films in English.
Oh, okay. So it does the translation for you.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
looking at your TV, I think it's massive. But you can watch 2 programs on one, right? Just split it in half.
No, I'll tell you, I had a 50-inch plasma before, but my son's got it in his bedroom upstairs now.
Okay.
Yeah, it impresses his friends when they come round.
Yeah.
50-inch telly in their bedroom. Yeah,
Mine's a 42-inch plasma. I've had it a long time.
yeah, don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
Mine's
That's-
swivel as well. If I want to sit on one side of the room, I just swivel it round to that side. If I want to sit on the other side, I swivel it back. And I don't think you can get those anymore.
They
Yeah.
put off a lot of heat. They use a lot of
Yeah,
power.
they do.
too.
The plasmas use. Yeah, they do generate a lot of heat, don't they?
Yeah, I think that's why they're banned. The one I had was 600 watts.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a heater. You don't even need to turn on the furnace in the winter. You just turn on your TV.
You don't need any central heating system. Yeah, just sitting near the telly.
Yeah, it's no. I tell you, James, our TV that we upgraded from, which we've had since we've been in the house, was a 13-year-old. It was an LCD TV, but it was a 42-inch, and going from a 42 to a 65, like wow, everything's basically. It's more than it's like over 2.5, almost 3 times the screen area, going from a 42 to a 65. So yeah, it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, I think my TV, when I looked at it the other day, it said 2005.
Yep. Yeah. We got ours in well, January 2007, but it was made in November of 2006. So
I get a great picture, so I don't see any need because I don't use them. I don't watch all these channels. Some channels I get a lot of pixelation, but I don't care. At least I'm not paying cable. I only pay internet on cable.
yeah. No, we took our old TV and it's down in the basement now, and we replaced the 23-year-old 30. Talk about a heavy TV, a 31-inch tube TV.
Yeah, I've just dumped to 32, and it took 2 of us to lift it.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that thing weighs about 100. Ours weighs about 120 pounds.
Yeah.
And we moved it to the corner of the basement where we're putting, we're kind of going through stuff, and it's gonna go from there to the recycling thing next spring when they do like a countywide recycling event. But that thing is heavy. Like, oh my gosh. I hadn't looked at it in about 15 years. And I moved it, and we're like, oh my, this thing is just immensely heavy.
They stopped transmitting on that wavelength now. You need a digibox to make a tube telly work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's we had. It's always when we got the new TV, which is now the old TV. But when we got that new TV, 2006, we moved the tube TV down into the basement, into the workout room or whatever, and I had to hook up a little Roku streaming stick to it to get it to work, and then but no, the thing was a beast, and I can't imagine they used to be 36-inch. They used to do 36-inch tube TVs.
Well, Mark, when the flat screens came out, I looked in the shop window in one of the local towns, and it was a 32-inch flat screen, and its price was $12,000.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's what they cost when they came out. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Now they're peanuts now.
Yeah. Yep. Let me go and take a look. I've been ignoring the YouTube stream. So there we go. I'll probably get Joe and Patrick. All right. There we go. They've been having their own little conversation in YouTube. Delete images so we can upload images. They're talking about the new Flickr with having to have unless you go pro, you got to have 1,000 images? Is that the limit now?
Yeah.
So hopefully we get.
I had 450 to go, and I still can't get in.
They really want that money.
Yes, they do. Hey, Patrick, I apologize for we just got to talking. I kind of ignored the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, no worries. Just it's all good.
Looking at you and Joe having quite a conversation there, back and forth.
How does everyone else join? How do they get the links?
I need to add you to. I sent the link to James and Dennis and Wes through Facebook.
Okay.
So.
I don't really. I'll just watch the link then because I have a Facebook.
Can you hear Patrick?
Yes, we can. You can't now.
No, I can't.
It'll be interesting when Joe jumps in if Dennis can hear him.
Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. Maybe it's a function of jumping in via the link. Maybe that might be the. That might be the issue. I don't know.
Sending the link in an email?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. TV talk with Mark and the boys. Yep. It's not really photography. It's TVs. Yeah. Well, it's images. We're talking images. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
It's all good.
They were 4 photographs of the housework.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do, Pat, is if you send me, just send me a, if you want, best email or whatever for you. And then I'll just add you to the list and add the link that way.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, normally I just jump on and it's right there. I mean, when I'm able to get on, which is not that often, obviously, but I just didn't see it this week, so I was kind of confused. I didn't know how everyone else was getting on, if I was missing something.
All right. So. Yeah. Send me an email and I'll add you to the list and we'll do it that way. Because there isn't a Google Plus page to post it to anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get off TV talk and maybe we can talk about crappy old cars.
No, it's all good. I don't mean to.
No, I'm just teasing.
Can you hear Dennis?
Hey, there's Joe. Crappy old cars. Maybe we can hear Joe.
Yeah, I can hear.
There we go. Now, Dennis, can you hear Joe?
No.
Man, this racket that they call. Can you hear me?
Can you all hear Joe?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah.
But Dennis can't hear you, or Pat.
Is it possible? No, he can.
Well, I'll take a chance. I'll log off and see if I can join again. And see.
Yeah, I think that'll probably work. Log off and join back in. I think that'll probably fix it.
Does he need the email link?
Oh, I'm lagging too, ain't I?
I've got it on my Facebook page. I can jump back in on that.
Right.
Yeah, is that the best way for you, James? Is just through the Facebook group? Is that the?
I got an email notification. I clicked that. It took me to Facebook, and I clicked the link. That's it.
Okay, huh? An email. Oh, okay. Well, you probably got a notification whenever you get something from me on Facebook. Is probably the way it's linked up. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's the best way. And you just send me an email, Pat, and I'll get that, and I'll do the same thing for Joe as well. I'm assuming his Joe D reviews one is the one for him.
Yeah, I mean, whatever's easier. I mean, if you could just drop the link as soon as you start it, that works.
Is she showing Joe's gone off?
Yeah, Joe went off because he was lagging. So, yeah, connectivity issues. So, well, Pat, you were able to upload images. Dennis wasn't able to upload images. Joe is, but he has to delete more before he can.
Yeah.
So Flickr is being very cooperative with us here. So okay.
Yeah.
So how's your week been? Good week?
Yeah, not bad.
Good. You guys are having great weather there, from what Joe is saying, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm outside. I figured I would enjoy it while I can. It's going to jump up about 20 degrees probably in a couple days. So.
Yeah. Be solidly over 100. Are you guys like in the mid 80s right now? 85, 90?
Well, it just kind of like some cold air blew in and a little bit of rain, so it's only about 80 here right now. So.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
It's mainly hot there anyway, isn't it?
What's that?
It's mainly hot there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well, that's why. Like I said, I gotta enjoy it while I can, because a bit 100, 110 in no time. So.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, guys? Or?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good. Can you hear us?
Yep.
All right.
Right. Yeah. Just this.
The real test is Dennis.
Yeah.
It is the real test. Yeah.
He logged off and hopefully logged back in. So, yeah. So you guys have a week or two more of nice weather before it gets over 100.
Not really. We just got lucky. It was already 100 and it dropped back down. But... So.
All right, Dennis. So can you hear anything?
I can hear Joe. I can hear Joe, and I can hear Patrick.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now don't say, but you can't hear me, right? You can hear me.
No, I can hear you as well, Mark. Yeah.
All right.
I finally had to bite the bullet and temporarily get pro so that I could get images up here finally, man. This is ridiculous.
Oh. Are you doing like a 30-day trial or whatever?
No, I just signed up for the month, just a monthly plan, so I can cancel later.
I've got a funny feeling this is deliberate.
It is, because I've tried to delete hundreds of images at this point, and it keeps giving me an error. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Seriously, guys? Come on. You know?
Please enter your credit card to continue.
Exactly. Just tell me that I have to join. You know?
Really. So what are they? So is it? What do they charge per month? Is that like $3.99 a month or something?
It's $6.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm worth $6 a month, so I appreciate that.
So those 3 damn images I put up there cost $6.
Yeah. Hey, Rui. We got Rui. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Cool.
Joining from the land of snails and beer.
Yeah, it's in the season.
Walking snails.
The season started.
Rui must have insomnia again tonight because it's after midnight there.
So, not yet.
Not yet. Oh, 10 till. Okay. Almost.
Almost.
Well, good. Glad to have you. So you've been doing a lot of riding lately, as usual.
Yeah. Not last week though. It was crappy weather.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Has it been rainy?
Yeah, but it helped a lot this week because now the dirt is all as it should be.
Yeah. No, I would imagine you don't want to be riding on muddy trails. That would not be a good.
They're fun, but
yeah.
Yeah, Mark, I can't hear Rui.
Oh, I can't hear you.
That's hilarious, man.
Dennis.
Maybe you just always have to be the last one to join for it to work.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I think I think it is. I think you have to. What we'll do, Dennis, is we'll get everybody else on, then we'll send you the link.
Okay.
And then You'll be able to hear.
Yeah, I don't. I bit the bullet and joined Pro for Flickr because, dear God, and I also, in order to jump in on YouTube, I have to use Chrome, Google's browser. So yeah, it's everything's a racket right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, I took your advice and I downloaded the Chrome because I thought I'd try it. And the first thing it said to me is your ad blocker's been disabled.
Yeah, sweet. Isn't it? You gotta love the internet, man.
I do, yeah. And so I thought to myself, like, delete Chrome. Now you've been disabled.
Yeah, you gotta love it. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do?
Hey Joe, I'm looking at your pictures on your site and that, and I noticed you're wearing an actual T-shirt, not a vest.
Who, me?
Yeah, Joe.
Oh,
Oh,
Joe.
me? What was that again? I didn't.
I said I was looking at your website, just having a look at some of your pictures, and I've noticed you got a T-shirt here with the word beer. If you're gonna have one, you gotta have 6.
Ah!
Jody's review.
Yeah,
Jody's review for your
I'm
shirt.
used to seeing you with just the vest.
yeah, with just the tank top. Yeah, and it's funny because, normally I do have a Carhartt shirt on, but when I'm jumping in on Mark's show, I'm usually pretty kicked back on just my tank top. Yeah.
What's the temperature where you are, Joe?
Oh, the same as Pat. Yeah. Right now I'm indoors, so I don't know what the hell the temperature is out there, is it?
It's only like 80, so that's why I'm outside.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
so Siri heard you, and she said it's 84 degrees. So there you go. I don't argue with her. So
That's positively cold for you, Joe.
I didn't even ask her. Did you hear? She just entered. You know what I'm saying? She just like interrupts in the middle of the conversation, just like
Very rude.
Yeah, very rude. Good God.
That watch has attitude.
Attitude. Oh my God! All these devices, like. They are listening to us for real, because we were just talking about the weather. I didn't say the keyword to any of these devices, and the next thing you know, it's 84 degrees outside. What?
Oh yeah.
You feel like going.
The algorithm knows everything.
See, did you hear that? It's crazy. I can't search the web on Apple Watch. Well, yeah, I didn't ask you to. Leave me alone. You feel like going, bitch, shut up.
Is there a mute button? You can just touch the
you leave me alone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try that, Joe, and see what she answers.
Yeah. Hey, Siri. Mute.
No, I mean, bitch, shut up. I want to see what the answer.
Yeah. See, I'm not going to have any man tell me what to do.
Yes, media volume set to 0. So.
Oh, there you go.
That's not the same.
Yeah,
It's not the same exactly. That is you
gonna
got
talk to
that
you.
right. Yeah, that's not the same, man.
She's still listening.
She's still listening, man. Yeah.
Can't,
Oh my
get away from
goodness.
it. Yeah. Well, let's jump into some of these images here, because
Mark, ask Rory what he thinks of the bike I found him.
oh yeah, did you see that image last week, Rui?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. I think Dennis found you a new bike.
That was an incredible find too.
I mean, really, I think you should seriously think of upgrading. So we'll start with that one, because I think, yeah. I mean, that one you have now, Rui, is nice, but I mean, it really doesn't compare.
And the leaves in it, the leaves are like, blowing in the wind,
Just fresh off the trails.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh off the trails, no doubt.
It's a proper trail bike.
Yeah.
It's out.
The last owner wasn't too successful. He went off.
Hey, it's got springs in the seat and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It even has a bell. I mean,
Yes.
it's got a bell.
That one has a bell, so you can alert people when you're coming.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you
A
want?
little bit low on tire pressure.
One careful on.
Hey, Rui, don't you know anything, man? The tires are only flat on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this,
I expect Patrick wants to put this in his catalogue.
Is this going to be in the Sotheby's auction, Amelia Island collection coming up?
Might be.
I think they're going to hold off for Pebble Beach in August.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Put a bike rack on the back of an old Ferrari or something, and just put this on the back. Yeah.
But it's kind of a trendy thing to do is put bike racks on like modern Ferraris and Porsches and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of bike you can leave outside the train station and no one's going to nick it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That is true. There's you're pretty much guaranteed to be there when you get back.
Yeah.
whether you want it or not, it's going to still be there. So I think this is the last one. Yeah, last one from last week from Simi.
Okay, yeah.
And he's still not bored with the ocean, so he's still doing more. 98 seconds. He was a little rushed for time. 98 seconds.
Guy's a little pressed for time, and then
Must be fresh. The food truck just showed up in the back, like, hey, come on.
Yeah. Well, he's got enough time to get food out of the food truck with some of these others, yeah. And then he has the nerve to get on here and cry about how long it takes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was true. We talk about how many seconds that takes. And, don't necessarily put the two and two together that, you've probably got maybe 30, 40 minutes to capture some decent images.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're using all of the majority of that time for two of them, it's like...
No, what he's doing, he's just secretly, he doesn't know it, but in his mind, he secretly wishes he had a large format camera because that's all he'd be able to do anyway in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
He's trying to take technology and slow it down as much as possible to get down to what he could actually do if he had a 4x5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's like the opposite of what I experience typically is that, you have that sweet light. And during that time, like I wrote.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It sounds like he got on his Ferrari and left.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Save it. Yeah, he's trying to keep you waiting until after the break.
Yeah, I think YouTube just realised we can hear more people than usual, and they've cut him off.
What happened? We got sacked?
Pat's being interrupted by the algorithm, I think.
Yeah, the algorithm's getting him.
But
it's trying to, hey, that's what he gets for going outdoors. That's what happens.
Yep. Going breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules, man. Breaking the rules.
This one, oh, okay. Here we go. 380 seconds. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. That's he took this April 30th, so a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, if he wants to get the times up, Mark, he wants to try that Harman positive paper. That's only about 2 ISO.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
He'd
Get
up for at least a 10-minute this time of day. Yeah.
Yeah. 10-minute exposure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It is just absolutely worth it. I mean, putting in all those minutes is absolutely worth it. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah. No, he has a method to how he does this, and it works because it definitely yields good results. I mean, there's no doubt there. Fire in the sky. 304 seconds. Yeah, you just get that water just turns into one big cotton ball pretty much. And the cloud's almost the same. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
It's great. Yeah. He's doing really nice work, man.
Yeah, he is. He needs to. He said the coffee table book needs to do it.
Yeah, I mean, any of these 3 photos right here could be on the cover of it. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
killing it. He's really killing it, man.
Yeah. He's,
This was 603 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, Topper. Wow. How long is that?
600 seconds.
10 minutes and 3 seconds.
10 minutes and 3 seconds.
Jesus.
Yeah. ISO 50. So
I mean, think about that, man. You've probably got, honestly, like 40 minutes, and
Yeah.
and you're using what, a large part of that for this one photo. That's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. He says he's got to be pretty sure that what he's going to get is going to be worth it, because you don't get a lot of opportunities after that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't see how he can do 10 minutes on this, even at ISO 50, because he's only on F11.
yeah. Well, he's probably put the 10 stop in there, and
well, when you've
Polarized
got to think too. You've got the polarizer on there, but he's doing this when you can damn near not see nothing.
yeah, it is.
It's
Dark.
still pretty damn dark out there. So he, to sit
There
there
was
that
captured at
long,
1947, so this is sunset. So the sun is down. So this is the afterglow, pretty much.
what's cool is when he did jump in there like that last week. It's cool to hear his whole mindset. He is so dialed into this
Mm-hmm.
that he knows exactly how long he's got. He's mostly concerned about time.
Yep.
He's not really concerned about anything else. He knows he's going to get his shot, and he does this so much. He pretty much knows. Okay, I can do this. So he's doing these long exposures right when you're just starting to see the purple.
Mm-hmm.
But with the long exposure, then you're starting to get the colors.
Yep.
No,
I mean that's a lot. That's a lot of you're just not getting a random guy showing up and doing this. I mean, this is getting from all this experience and knowing.
When you're live there, you're not seeing much when he's capturing this.
No,
Once
you
it starts
probably see a little bit of glow over here, and that's about it.
I mean, you're just seeing the smallest little sliver of light.
Mhm.
So by the time you're actually naturally seeing this, you're done with long exposures.
Yeah.
You're done. I mean,
Yeah.
you're basically getting, a few seconds, but not.
Yeah. It's it's definitely lots of experience. So this one, the one that almost got away framed.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, juvenile red-tail hawk. Came back from shooting. This was taken on May 4th. Okay, so just last week. Walking back to the car when his hawk lands on top of the building in front of the car to get a break from a bird that had been harassing it.
That is sick. That is damn good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lens put on, pull up to take the shot. Shit, the lens hood is still on. Bird still sitting. Lens hood off. Crap, focusing is on wrong mode. Fix that. Bird still sitting. A very cooperative bird.
Wow. You know what, man? If he didn't tell all this story, I'd have said he just took a photo or posted something that wasn't his.
Yeah.
He did a damn good job of making
So
this.
you used two to create the composite.
I was going to ask if it was composite. I didn't.
Yeah, I took two shots of it and composited them. Yeah.
That's what we were talking about last week.
But it was funny because he came in from shooting landscape, and then he had to switch modes. So he had the timer on, he had the lens cap on.
That's true.
On the wrong mode. I mean, he went from landscape to wildlife, and he had to do it. He wasn't planning on it. And he got an opportunity. He had to switch everything.
It's kind of funny because this is what we were talking about last week with Wes's pictures, that like compositing multiple birds,
Mm-hmm.
or like one bird multiple times, kind of. Not that's what his is, but
yeah, that's a great.
Which
shot.
is interesting.
Yeah, and the story
I think
behind
that stuff's
it.
kind of interesting because sometimes it's like you're actually it may not be like the image that you took like that, but that instance occurred. Like it could that exact shot could have occurred. You just didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's kind
You
of
didn't
an
get it that
interesting thing.
way.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But it
Yeah.
probably happened. Potentially.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of.
the whole argument about whether photoshopping stuff is okay and all that kind of whatever. But
Well, it happens a lot with what I do. Sometimes you're capturing family photos,
Mhm.
and
oh yeah,
someone didn't smile just right, so you kind of mask their smile in there. Off of
Yeah.
another one. I mean, they smile, just not in that one.
right,
Yeah.
right. And I've done it before. Like I'll be taking pictures of a car or whatever, and then like a flock of birds will kind of take off or something. And then I'll take that from one shot and kind of put the birds into the other shot. And so, it was there. I just didn't capture those things together. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yep. Yeah.
I've never actually taken like birds from a completely different shoot and done anything like that. Obviously, a lot of people do that kind of stuff, but
Oh yeah.
um,
There's whole
no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either.
no. There's
I'm not
people that
saying
they
that.
literally they go out and they shoot backgrounds. They're shooting
Oh yeah.
just to and then when they actually shoot something in studio or something like that, and they shoot it with external light like I do to match whatever they shot weeks ago or last year or whatever it
Yeah.
may be, so then
Mhm.
that's their whole
And
style.
that's definitely a big thing with like commercial photography, like advertisements for like
big
cars
time.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Those are almost largely, I would say, the majority of the time anyway, composites like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is-
or like your
sometimes they even shoot it in a studio and then drop it into a background.
yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what like all of your sports portraits and stuff like that. Your
Yeah.
professional sports portraits, stuff like that, are done that exact way. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like this, I mean, this is obviously a background from 5 years ago, and then it's the model, and you just kind
Yeah.
of pasted it on there.
This is a nice one to get that bike on your rack.
Yeah, see that, I think the bike on a rack on this would be good.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, this is
Mark,
actually
is
recent
Patrick
work,
speaking?
Yeah, Patrick speaking.
Yeah, I can't hear him now.
It's like remember the
Well.
days of chat roulette, Joe. It's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why? Because I rejoined after him. I left and
Yeah.
came back, so that's why probably.
yeah.
He just has to be the last one always. Yeah, this is actually a recent photo shoot, which I haven't been doing. I haven't been posting much recent stuff lately, but it's about to get crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
So this was just the day after last week's show. I drove out to LA and shot this car. So
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, it was last Monday. I actually just drove out in the morning, shot and drove back.
Wow, a long day. Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. I've had longer.
So
I've done
62
days like that where I was gonna say I've done days like that where I've shot like 5 cars and edited cars while I was there and that kind of thing where it's like leave at 3 a.m., get back at 2 a.m. the next day. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
like 23 hours straight kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this wasn't too bad.
So this one, a 62 Ferrari Berlinetta Scaglietti, with no reserve. Okay, so we're talking about Monterey, so this is going to be up there in August then.
Yeah, and that's kind of a big deal for a car this big. Like these kind of cars almost never go no reserve.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the guy just wants to get rid of it. I don't know, but
Huh. Interesting. So any well,
and with that, it's kind of hard to say what it'll do. But
yeah.
Well,
I think a good number would be like, what's that?
I'm gonna put $500 on it.
Yeah.
I'm
going to do 1,000. I'm going 1,000.
Okay, we're at 1,500.
Uh-huh.
Now we just need like 9 million more, and we'll be in there.
Exactly.
We're real close. Just another 9 million. We're almost there.
We're almost there, man. You know, you got to start somewhere.
So you think that what 9, 10 million, something like that?
Yeah, I think they'd be really happy with 10.
Okay.
Thanks.
And these the prices actually kind of dropped on these cars because like you know, maybe 5 years ago they're probably more like 15 typically, but for whatever reason, this particular model, it's kind of like everyone that has one or everyone that wants one has one.
Okay.
So they've kind of gotten hard to sell.
Okay. Yeah. So the demand
I mean,
for people to
that sounds
acquire them
stupid.
isn't quite as high. Yeah.
People are getting older.
Yeah.
It's like the people that want the old cars are going away.
Mm-hmm.
What sounds stupid is like, okay, there's no demand for it, so it's only worth $10 million. But
Yeah.
Right.
The market crash. It's only worth 10.
Yeah.
yeah, as far as like Wes was saying about, you know, old people or people not wanting old cars anymore, I don't know. That's interesting because it'll be interesting to see how that goes. That was a big thing with the pre-war cars, like 1920, 1930 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that had a sharp drop off where all of a sudden nobody wanted those. It was, you know, all the old guys that wanted them died, and they've kind of come up back up a little bit, but
Yeah. Not where they were.
you know, as regulations and laws and gas prices and who knows what else, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of happened with the muscle cars as well. It's kind of like for a while there, they were just crazy,
Yeah.
up, and
Oh
now
yeah, they already dropped off hard. Probably like 2010, they were
Mhm.
crazy, and they dropped off like half the price or less than what they used to be worth.
right.
Yeah.
You-
The market
you know-
just
you know
got
what-
saturated. Yeah.
The cars that have really dropped off fast, from what I hear recently, is Tesla. Like the Model S's and stuff. I mean, they have not redesigned them. They haven't done anything with them, and they're killing their owners. I mean, they're absolutely by not innovating that car anymore. They are killing their owners, man. Those cars are worth peanuts right now, man. It sucks for those guys.
Yeah, and also all the shenanigans that Elon Musk is always doing.
Yeah, yeah, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help the value.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think people do get nervous, like, oh, what happens if all of a sudden you can't get it serviced or something? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Although they obviously require a lot less service, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's still kind of.
Well, this car doesn't require any service, really, right? And it's pretty inexpensive when you need
yeah.
it. It's all parts.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just go,
You know, just valve
just go to your
adjustments,
AutoZone. Hey, I need some 520, and can you get me an oil filter? And
Yeah.
Certain stuff probably pretty easy. Like they just have Fram oil filters, so
yeah.
you can probably get that. But if you need valves or something, you're probably in a little trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. No trouble at all. Ah, this is a great shot here.
Yeah, it ended up being kind of cool places. This is like just outside Orange, California, so like near Anaheim, and like super crowded area. And then like 15 minutes out, and you're like in the middle of nowhere. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool, man.
It worked out pretty well. And this was the photo shoot where I shot it Monday, and they wanted all the photos, or they wanted the majority of the photos by 11 p.m. Tuesday, so the UK office could use them. And they wanted everything by 5 a.m. Wednesday.
Wow. Yeah.
And I got back at 2 a.m. Tuesday morning after the photo shoot, so it was a little crazy, but got it done.
Yeah.
Well, if you're so used to doing these cars, you could just knock it off real quick.
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty much automatic, honestly. You know, I try not to get in that mode because then I feel like the photos get pretty stale.
Yeah.
And just repetitive. So I try to try to come up with new angles or do different things. And that's one thing I like about the stitch stuff that I do is because it's actually like you have like a completely infinitely variable focal range because it's literally however close you are to the car is what you're actually doing. You know, you can like mimic like a 10 millimeter lens by getting right up next to the car.
Yep. Okay.
And then like you can go back further and do, so that's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess you couldn't go wider. I'm sorry, longer than whatever the longest is. Like I always shoot the 135 and you couldn't make it look like a 200, because you wouldn't have the compression. You couldn't like fake that compression.
Yeah. The
But
compression.
like you can step up closer. It'll look like a 50. Like this was taken with the 135, but it doesn't look like a 135 picture.
Exactly. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But to go farther out,
It looks more like a 50 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
But you're not gonna exactly. Yeah, you're not gonna make it look like you shot it with a 500 or something. For Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Patrick, do your
So
customers
yeah, it's kind of.
ask for changes to it? Make changes to the
I'm
style
sorry.
of the picture? Do your clients ever ask you to make changes to the style of the picture? Like,
Not as
time.
they kind of. I know they always kind of want like a longer focal length for the most part.
Right.
I've never had anyone like after the fact be like, "Oh, can you do this to the picture?" I shot a big collection back in 2015 of like 23 cars that were all super high dollar, and for that they specifically said like, "Can you do stitched pictures for every exterior photo?" Which is kind of a nightmare, but yeah, I mean it's pretty rare. And actually, the auction companies sometimes they actually have like a guidelines that they send out to all their photographers and say, we need all these angles. We want it in this focal range. Make sure there's no keys in ignition, little stuff like that. But yeah, style-wise, not really too much. They'll say stuff like, "Don't shoot it on grass." That's a big thing with some people. That kind of stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, usually they're not too particular.
Some
Even the
real-
magazines and stuff are kind of like, sometimes they'll say, "Here's some examples of what our styles typically like. If you can make it kind of fit that feeling, that's good." But
Okay, so they give you maybe some real basic guidelines, and outside of that, yeah. Ooh, this is nice. This is peeking at moving at least a little bit, right?
yeah, probably like 15 miles per
Okay.
hour is all.
Yeah.
But that was me laying on my stomach out of a minivan side door.
20 millimeter.
The camera's probably like 3 inches from the ground, something like that.
Yeah. The angle makes it look like you're going a lot faster than you really are. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Basically, the closer you can get the camera to the ground, it's always going to make that much more dramatic.
Yeah. No, that's
It's
nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice. The lights and then the sun in the back. Yeah, I mean it's just a nice. That's a nice match. Very nice.
It's basically just the reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're always looking for some drama. We literally just had that conversation this morning. It's like, adding drama. You always, it's a blessing that you got those clouds and everything. That just adds.
Yeah, no, that we would have been kind of screwed with it. I mean, it still would have looked nice, but the thing with the clouds too is that
especially with that color
window.
car, you get a plain sky with that color car.
Yeah.
It's challenging, man.
Or if it was like solid overcast, it wouldn't really. I mean, you can kind of make that work, but that works better with I think like solid gray skies look cool with a car that's like kind of a meaner looking car.
Yeah.
Like a more modern supercar or something like that. That can work. But for classic stuff, it's typically not as nice to have that gray skies like that. And we definitely lucked out.
That would have been a lot more challenging. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll get it done. I mean, you can do it, but it's not quite as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so this is kind of from up on the hill looking down. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. There you go. That's what you're talking about with those photos, putting them together, right?
Yeah, and that one's probably like 300 megapixel or something like that. In the full version, I'm not totally sure, but yeah, again, that's probably like equivalent of like maybe even like a 35 millimeter. Actually, as far as the look of it. Something around there anyway, but because with the 135, that car actually completely filled the frame. To give you an idea of how many shots it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's a neat. It gives you a lot of flexibility doing it that way. There we go. So is this today's shoot or yesterday's or what?
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Morning. Okay.
Just thought I'd get something up there for you guys.
Yeah. Nice.
Eating my.
Are you shooting quite a bit lately, Joe?
No.
No.
Just I'm gonna try to stay a little busy, but not I'd stay as busy as I want to. You know what I'm saying? But maybe one a weekend. This weekend and next weekend, and then after that, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
So last few weekends I've had shoots, but yeah, not. I don't want to get crazy with it, man. You know.
Yeah, we don't want to make it not fun.
Yeah, it's you know, I got a busy enough life with my work. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. This was this morning's. Yeah, she's.
There you go.
And then
I think you should be approaching some of these audio companies, Joe, and say, okay, come on.
Yeah, I shot this with clips in mind actually, so I'm gonna this
Is
whole
this your new hi-fi, Joe?
I'm sorry?
Is this your new hi-fi?
Yeah, that's my setup there. So I was just waiting for the right girl to put in front of it. Actually, yeah, that's I'm not even joking.
I'd send this to Clips and say, hey, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she's, you know, got some of my new records. I haven't even opened some of those. But yeah, so those are some of my new records and cassettes. The cassettes actually are unopened.
Look at that. He's an analog man now.
Yeah, so you can see the cassette player in the back. A lot of this stuff is my Outlaw Audio amps right there that you online only purchasing right there. And I've actually got the Echo Link in there, so I could shoot this to Amazon as well. So I've got my
Xbox.
Well, they're not going to want to see that anymore. They just launched their new one.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But the Clips, Clips seems to be really proactive right now with.
Yeah, they've been pretty aggressive with marketing and getting the word out about their stuff. So yeah. So, they're all over the place where they weren't there a year ago.
Yeah,
they're kind of set. Really,
if I can get them to, I don't know, I don't really get any sort of attention from Clips right now would be awesome. So
yeah.
That was
the light on the cones is nice. Yeah, I mean it's just a nice balance actually between that and the model and all that. Yeah, it's a neat shot.
It looks like it would sound good.
Yeah. It would sound good.
Yeah.
Let's say this image is not hitting any bad notes.
Yeah. So a little sample from that part of the, a couple samples of the shoot. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice shot. Yeah, I would send that along. Okay, and then this was from.
That was from Monterey. A couple weekends ago.
Yeah. That is a beautiful area, man.
Yeah, it was crazy too because I knew there was a few people watching us, but I didn't know how many were actually until I was editing the images, and I was like, "Dear God, we had like a huge crowd." It was so crowded there, and so I guess there was people just enjoying, watching someone shoot wedding photos there because we had a pretty damn big crowd there.
Oh, cool.
Which was it was I didn't know
nice day. Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to see how many people were actually when I'm shooting outdoors like that, and I'm of course I'm shooting people outside. Most of the time it's people. It could be a wedding couple like this or a model or in the middle of a street or something. But it is fun to see how many people will get involved. You know what I'm saying? So like if I have a model or something and she's doing her thing out there, you'll just hear all kinds of cat calls and just all sorts of stuff. It makes the shoot even that much more fun and exciting for whoever's involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It adds to, it's the part of the shoot you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So it makes those shoots when you shoot outdoors, and I there was a time I only shot outdoors, but it adds to it. It definitely does. I don't know how about on Pat's end, but on my end, shooting with people, it definitely, especially amateurs, get really fired up because you're going to get a lot of attention, and it's fun. It's
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a little different. I definitely get people, coming up asking questions about the cars and stuff. But obviously, it's a little different. And a lot of times, I'm not even with the owners of the cars while I'm doing the photo shoots.
Yeah.
So you definitely see the owners that do own the cars that they're kind of excited to see people being interested in their cars. And whatnot. But,
I mean, that's probably fun for them. I mean, to see the car out and people commenting on it and that type of thing.
Yeah, and most people, don't ever, like, if you're just a guy that owns some cars, you're not going to hire someone to shoot your cars, unless you're someone that's really into it and has a big collection or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, it's the only time they've ever had a, real photo shoot or anything like that. So that can be fun for them too. But
well, the people that are, collecting the cars, I mean, they do it obviously because they like the cars, but it doesn't hurt to have other people like the cars too. I mean, it kind of helps feed the ego a little bit, which is always a good thing.
Oh yeah.
I would think that in like the difference between me and Pat's case, I'm actually shooting people, right? Whether they be very good looking or not, that is kind of beside the point. I would think that the little bit that I've actually shot cars in public, it's quite distracting actually, because people want to ask about the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mind if they're just like I said, it's so like automatic for me that doesn't bother me. The problem is when people like want to get up and really look at the car, which we're always like, go ahead, check it out, that kind of stuff. But occasionally I'll have people that like do that right at like the sweet spot of lighting, and it's like, okay, you've looked at it, you move along.
Yeah,
it's like, this is literally like the 10 minutes I have to shoot this car, where it's going to be best, and you're cutting into that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, and I've never been with like all the owners and their people are always happy, take a picture with your phone. It's cool, whatever. Never been a problem.
Get the hell away from the car!
I've never had to do that, but I've been with people where they're like, like the owner of the car or like a representative from the auction company to be like, hey, I'm sorry, we're trying to do something. Can you move along, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Because some people don't kind of, I mean, again, if you're not in that world, you don't really
oblivious to what's going on. Yeah. That's part of the.
That's like a big thing with me is, it's always funny. People will be like, people that aren't used to doing car photo shoots or any kind of photography, they're always like very surprised when I say that I'm happy there's clouds or that we need to shoot something in the shade.
Yeah.
They're always like, what? Really?
Yeah.
Like, no, this is good. I'm happy,
Yeah, that's, or if you give like a rainy day, I'm like, sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like it just it blows people. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way, because you're always looking, and that's what me and the model's name today was Liz, and that's what me and Liz were talking about. I'm always looking for drama. So, like indoors, my thing is adding the shadows. Man, I am all about. Like I love shooting with lots of contrast, so I'm a grid guy. I love grids. I love different size grids, different, because that just adds drama, So that's what that's what you saw with that clip. The hi-fi photo was nice big strip light with a nice big grid on it to just get that boom, that nice punch. That drama.
No, it is
funny
though. Yeah, for photographers, we want the exact opposite conditions of what the snap shooters want. They want perfectly cloudless sky, bright sunny day, and we're like, nah, how about a little overcast? And
well, and it's funny too because with people with like makeup, for instance, when you think about it, if you've ever been to a TV show or ever seen someone that's come off of a set and you look at them, you're like, God almighty, they look like Tammy Faye, right? Yeah. But that sort of heavy, really dramatic, or like Mark goes to plays or something like that. If you've ever been to that and you see them off of the stage, you're just like, oh, wow. But on stage with the lights, that's what you need. You need that overdone drama sort of makeup it photos well, or
Yeah.
it looks good on stage, on camera, and so that's the same thing for me. I love makeup artists that know how to do makeup for lighting.
Yeah.
Because my lights a lot of times are so powerful, it's gonna just drown out, your typical makeup that you see just with your eyes, and someone looks really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, cool. Hey, good show, guys. I've got to run here. Any other final parting comments from anybody? No.
Nope.
No, I am. I'm glad the Houston lost.
How about Dennis, NASCAR update?
Oh, I didn't get Dennis the NASCAR update.
But
Darn it.
Dennis has 2,000 channels. Can you zoom in on the NASCAR channel with your satellite dish, Dennis?
I think you're a bit too far away from the this side, picking up American TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think with the NASCAR satellite, we've got a NASCAR satellite that circles the southeast.
I've never tried getting an American stations. I can get all of Europe, all the way down to like Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, but can't get anything from the state.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too far over to get to get North American stuff.
Yeah.
So Joe's frantically
One
checking
thing-
the NASCAR update.
I was gonna say, Joe, it's about to get crazy with me for like auction photo shoots, but I'll let you know if there's anything on the weekend that might work out if you want to tag along for anything.
Heck yeah, man! I will.
Yeah, because you said weekends are pretty much the only time, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, the only
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's it.
let me know. Absolutely. I'll. If I can, fit it in, we will. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're kind of coming into the busy season for all the summer auction stuff now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully in the next like 2 weeks it'll really ramp up like crazy all the way through like the beginning of July. So
Okay. Yeah. So about 6 weeks or so, just really, really crazy activity. Yeah. Oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's to lots of activity and no sleep for Pat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about for Pat, man. He's a
That's right,
hustler,
yeah.
man. You know.
That's right. It's,
Yeah,
if you're sleeping, you're not making money.
comes in waves.
Yeah, you can't make no money.
Yeah.
Sleep.
That guy said, you can sleep when you're dead. Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah. All right, guys.
I don't
I'm
have
out of
any
here.
photos, but I do have a 10-minute video if you want to watch it.
What was that, Rudy?
I don't have any photos, but I have a 10-minute video if you want to watch it.
Oh, a couple videos? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new one from yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's refresh real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Is it on Facebook or are you able to go to Flickr?
On YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Oh, you too.
Let's check that out. Let's do
That's a big trail that starts at the top and goes all the way down to the beach.
okay, so which let's see here. What is the channel? Let me make sure here. What's the channel again, Rui? Make sure. I didn't see it in my favorites real fast.
That's, I don't know.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Let's see.
Let's see if I've got
Let
it.
me get
Let me check. I got it. Hang on. All right. It was just taking a while to load. There we go. I got the kamikaze. There we go. So which one? We got Sintra Burros?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Okay. And as you go down to the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's share this because
Just
this
because
is-
in, you can see the view to the beach, and then at the end you can see the beach itself.
Oh, okay. There we go. So we're going down to the beach here.
Yeah.
So is it how far? What's the total? A few hundred feet descent, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's neat. Beautiful day though. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it is.
This is with the and the trail looks relatively smooth.
Whoa.
It's getting rougher.
Yeah, he had a couple of jumps right when you were saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, nice smooth trail. Whoa!
Yeah. That's right when
A few
you
more seconds in and it's a bit gnarly.
That's very cool. This is the fun part. You don't have to pedal. You just gotta keep your speed under control going downhill. Oh, okay. There's a few rocks there.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah, that's dangerous stuff right there.
yeah. You don't want to mess that jump up. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, screw that. That's no.
Just like I'll just watch now.
Yeah, I do better doing this right here, Rui, and I could sit here having a beer and critique you. Yeah, I prefer to have a friend. It's kind of like I would rather have a friend that owns a boat and owns a pool, right? It's the same sort of thing.
You're more than willing to help them test out their boat and make sure that the pool works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the pool's got water in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know how cold it is.
Yeah. I'll come back in 2 weeks and check it out again. Make sure it's still working right.
Make sure the chlorine level's fine, and yeah.
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 So there are not a lot of trees here. I mean, it's just yeah.
There was a fire.
Okay.
6 years ago, I guess. So yeah, this part was all burned out. You can
Okay.
still see the stems and some branches.
Mm-hmm.
Rui's definitely he's the most active rider I know. Period. I mean, there's no doubt. I don't know anybody that rides their bike as much as he does, man. It's crazy. That is so cool. It is.
Yeah, it is.
How many bikes do you have, Rui? Is it just the one or
2.
two? Okay.
I have
Hey,
one.
and Dennis can ship that one down to you.
Yeah, you actually do have 3. Yeah, because Dennis he's trying to give you
for
one,
you. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Is some of this stuff sandy at all, or is it?
Yeah, it's really packed up, so it's really cool to ride in. But if you let it dry, it'll be all loose and dusty.
Okay. Yeah, it gets dusty pretty fast. It gets dry.
Dude, this is. Yeah, he's got the ocean out there. Look at this guy.
Yeah, if you skip to the end, there's also a cool part. Few rocks
Forward.
and push it to the beach.
Let's see where we're at here.
This is
Okay, now you're going uphill. Yeah. Up over the rocks and then down into the final bit. Doesn't look like you're going uphill, but you are.
Yeah, we are.
And around the corner and down.
This part was just we finished a really, really fast section.
Okay.
We
Now, when
got
you get down to the beach, do you have to ride back up the hill, or do you ride along the beach to get back to where you started?
No, we got to a different set of trails to go up.
Okay. Yeah, so that's always fun going down, but then you're like, okay, now I got to go back.
Yeah.
That's where you call for the boat to come by and pick you up. You have knee pads on?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Oh yeah, you never know, man. I'd rather have them on and not need them than need them and not have them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Focus helmet with a removable shin. So it's more comfortable while riding uphill and then put the shin.
Yeah, okay.
first day was pretty easy with just 4,000 feet climbing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Only 1,000 feet. And how many miles was that 1,000 feet?
What's that? I don't know.
30 miles, something like that, maybe?
1,000 meters.
Nope. It's calculating it. It's going on Strava. Okay, so yeah, down over the rocks.
Yeah, this part is pretty cool.
That's pretty serious. Yeah. And the final. So is this beach only
Heck yeah,
accessible
man,
by
look at
this?
that.
Wow. Yeah. Only accessible by this trail. There's no like auto access really.
No, there's access to the beach.
Okay.
Access to
All right.
the trail,
Look at that. Oh, screw that.
There we are.
Yeah.
and,
And that's your reward right there. Look at that, man. That's
that
what I'm
was
talking about.
that was yesterday then. Huh.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Yeah, that is. You're in a great area for mountain biking. There's just some fantastic
yeah,
trails.
pretty lucky to have this
Yeah.
right in the backyard.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't have to go very far, and you're right on the trail. So
I have orange drive.
yeah, that's nice. That is very nice. Well,
I,
cool. That's a great way to end it. Fantastic.
I feel worn out just watching that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Man, I need another beer. You
Yeah.
know?
That's a joke.
Whew. Man, I just worked out. You know, my eyeballs were working like, 100 miles an hour going back and forth. You know? That's whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Hey, thanks for sharing that, Rudy. That's great. And yeah, I'm jealous as a former biker, mountain biker. I wish if I lived where you did, I'd be mountain biking every day. That's for sure. That's and a buddy and I are stopped doing the road biking because it just got too dangerous. But we're like, maybe we could do mountain biking. But then we were thinking, it's like for us to get anywhere where a good mountain bike, we'd have to drive an hour each way. And so by the time you add that to the mountain, I mean, there's 6 hours right there,
Yeah.
So, okay. But yeah, you're fortunate, so take advantage of it. Which you do. You definitely take advantage of
He
it
does, man.
every day
That
almost.
guy rides like crazy.
Yeah. He probably rides in his sleep too. You probably just dream about riding, right, Rudy?
Not really.
All right. Hey, thanks for staying up and sharing that, Rudy. I appreciate it. Dennis, have fun putting your ceiling back together. It sounds like you've got some work you've been doing now.
Oh. I had more time when I was working.
Yeah. You had more free time when you were working now. Yeah. All right, James, good seeing you. Joe, as always. Pat, thanks for sharing the images. This might be the last we see of you until August.
Could be.
Work hard, but not too hard, I guess, is the mantra. So, and Wes,
I'd say almost hopefully it'll be the last.
Yeah. Hopefully, work really hard, but not take you right to that edge, but not over the edge as far as the work. So, all right, guys, have a good week, everybody.
All right, see ya.
Take care.
Thanks.
Later.
Okay.
Bye.